I do expect to see more volatility, and I do think that there is an opportunity right now to take some profits. But on the other hand, there are many sectors of the market that I think are very undervalued. One of my favorites is energy. Oil prices have rebounded to about the $60 level from their recent lows, yet the energy stocks have not kept up. I think at these levels, many of these energy companies can actually make very good profits. So I think this is an opportunity to start accumulating in an area that hasn't participated in the market.
Sameer, I know you like energy as well, but you also like financials, tech, and industrials. Which of those would you really be kind of picking as maybe your one or two favorite sectors?
Sure. So probably the two that we're most favorable on are one from the growth side, so information technology, and then one from the value side. We like industrial. So, some of the declines that Dom mentioned in transports, we'd probably be buyers because we think growth, although it is moderating, will maybe surprise a little bit to the upside in the second half.
Let's just talk really quickly, Vahan, about IBM. It's going to be announcing after the bell today. And while a lot of people have kind of written that off and said forget about it because they don't like the growth prospects, you say you think the worst news is behind it.
Well, I certainly hope so. I mean, IBM's big problem, of course, has been growth. I do expect them to beat on the earnings forecast tonight. The big question will be revenues. They have a lot of trouble growing those revenues. I'm also a little bit concerned about this Red Hat acquisition, whether they paid too much for it or not. We won't find out about that for a while, but I do hope that the worst is behind the company. One thing that surprises me is that the same management is still in place. The board of directors has exercised a tremendous amount of patience. So if we don't see growth pretty soon, I think we could see some changes at the top.
Can I just say you kind of slipped that in? You're surprised the management is still there. You're surprised Jenny Rometty is still running IBM. That was an understated way of saying that.
Yeah. I'm not implying that she's done a bad job. I think a lot of the problems that she's been having have been more secular and not under her control. But I think the board of directors has exercised a tremendous amount of patience. CEO turnover is usually pretty high, and most boards would not have waited this long.
And as an investor, you'd like to see that?
Well, as an investor, I'm also willing to exercise a little patience. It depends on what I hear tonight.